All right. I'd like to thank the fans. They were great tonight. Wild as ever. They were lined up here last night when I went over to the hotel. They were lined up and barbecuing, and they were primed and ready to go by the time those gates opened. So I appreciate all their support. I thought our guys played, again, a great second half. First half, we lacked a little bit, but second half we came around and both sides of the ball and special teams and did a nice job there. So a lot of individual accolades that can go out to the guys. The main thing is we played as a team the second half. First half, just a little shaky, but took care of business there. Anyways, with that, time's yours. All two of you.
How much pressure does it take off your offense when things aren't maybe going great, when the defense continues to do what they do?
Yeah, no, it's a great thing. They complement each other, which is that's a positive. And at this level, you need everybody. So, but they stay positive. That's a part I appreciate. And even when it's kind of up and down, they stay positive and create energy with that. And we were able to come around and make some plays both sides of the ball.
What impressed you most tonight about the defense? I mean, they were giving up a lot of yards, but they seemed to come through when they needed to on the fourth downs in the first half, and then second half really put it together.
First half was weird. There wasn't a lot of punting going on either side, and there were no points on the board. So that normally doesn't go on. But those fourth downs were big. They do that. They're one of the more aggressive teams in the league, going for fourth down, and they were tonight. So we were able to stop them a couple times. I thought that was positive.
Travis was able to tie the all-time record in franchise. What's that mean? To see him be able to do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a compliment to him. There have been some great tight ends here over the years. So for him to be able to do what he's done over this amount of time is great. And it's still, as you guys know, you come out to practice, you see that energy. He's got energy every day, and he's not the youngest guy. So he just goes and goes.
How did you feel like Rasheed took another step tonight as he returned?
I thought he did good. If you get rid of that little deal at the end, he loves to play, and he's so competitive. But I love the way he goes about it. He works his tail off, and then he's so physical out there. He's like having another running back as a wide receiver. So.
And back to Travis for next third down too. Obviously, next third down, he got it for the conversion there.
Yeah, so Matt does that, and I thought he did a nice job getting him back involved. So yeah, it was great. Good for Pat. You have a quarterback that's willing to go back to the guy too. So a lot of quarterbacks will shy away from that if they've had a bad play, but he goes right back to him.
The first half you mentioned was weird. You get out of it 7-7, and then come out and Washington shut out. You put up 3 long scoring drives, put the game out of reach. What does it say about the team as a whole to be able to just extend the lead quickly after a year last year where really that didn't happen very often? Usually breaks like this is now the 5th double-digit one I believe you get.
Yeah, so it's tough to score points in this league. So any that you get, you appreciate. I like the way the guys went about it. You're going to need mental toughness when you play in this league. There's so much parity, and you've got to fight through some of the highs and lows and continue. Even with the good plays, you got to make sure that you're bringing a fastball the next play. So I appreciate the effort in doing that. Yeah, it's a positive.
Did you guys make any adjustments at halftime coming out, whether offense or defense, where you felt like maybe you had to change something at the break, or was it just about cleaning up some mistakes, making tweaks?
Yeah, so we always talk and go through what we'd like to do, but there are adjustments that are made, sure. Yeah.
Coach Reid, you mentioned the first half was weird. Do you remember any games that you've been a part of?
The second time we said it, kind of a tip ball, it goes for an interception. But he responded, really well, obviously. Does that surprise you at all that he was, that he had the mental toughness to kind of stick it out and make a big impact?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, those things happen, and, the main thing he didn't do was hang his head on it. He was mad at himself, but he works through those things, and nothing like getting another catch. So you get another catch, and you kind of erase that. He had some big ones there, so a lot of production.
Did you go to him on purpose on that third down? Did you drop a play the very
Remember
next third down?
games that you've been a part of where the first 5 drives all ended in turnovers?
No, I don't. I can't tell you that. That was weird. Yeah.
You guys have touted Mike Downer for a long time. I guess what's the need to have the night that he did with the interception?
Yeah, I thought he did a great job. That was a big play there. So one of those turnovers when they were driving the field and he comes in, and he made it look easy, but that's not an easy thing to do. And then he had a little yak after it, so he did pretty good. Yeah.
Real quick, Jalen Moore had a little bit of a sluggish start, but I think he got bull rushed a couple times into Patrick's lap, but really ironed some things out. Was there anything to that? Any conversation you guys had?
Yeah, well, Dan's got a good defensive front there. Tap's done a nice job with that crew, coaching them up, and so and I think he came in and probably a little cautious right at the beginning there, and then he just tuned it up. So, but you got to give them credit. They've got a good front. Yeah.
Last one, Tom.
And the running game continues to look like it's improving with both your running back, 3 running backs, and Patrick too. What's working well for you guys there?
Yeah, well, it starts up front, and then Pop is getting into a groove, and then Kareem, when he has an opportunity to get in there and go, he goes, and he's a jump starter, so he doesn't need a whole lot of carries before he gets going. And then, we've added 24 into the mix and tried to get him, just a few plays a game, and he's responded to that. Nice job. He had one taken away from him. It was a pretty good run there. So, and I should have told you the injuries, because Pop's one of those. Hurt his knee, and Bolton likewise hurt his knee. So we'll just see how they do as we go forward here. All right, good.
Taylor Swift made another stylish entrance at Arrowhead Stadium, showing up to cheer on Travis Kelce as the Kansas City Chiefs faced off against the Washington Commanders, her appearance instantly drawing attention from fans and cameras alike as she arrived bundled up for the cool weather, sporting a bright red turtleneck that perfectly matched Brittany Mahomes, her close friend and wife of Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, who stood by her side in a similar vibrant sweater as they watched the action unfold from a private luxury suite. The two women, both decked out in bold red, seemed to have planned their outfits, their fashion choices lighting up the VIP box as they exchanged laughs, cheered, and pointed animatedly at the field. Taylor's hair swept back in a simple yet chic style, and her iconic red lipstick completing the look. As the game intensified, Taylor's left hand caught the spotlight, her sparkling engagement ring from Kelce glinting under the stadium lights, its old mine brilliant cut diamonds set in a yellow-gold band, a piece co-designed by Travis and jeweler Kindred Lubeck of Artifacts Fine, making it a true one-of-a-kind treasure and the kind of detail that makes fans swoon. Though Taylor has become something of a fixture at Chiefs games ever since her relationship with Travis Kelce went public, this season she's been less visible in the stands, her appearances more rare and understated, fueling endless speculation and excitement online whenever she does show up. At the start of the 2025-26 NFL season, fans were buzzing with theories as Taylor kept a low profile during Travis's first home game, choosing not to be seen entering Arrowhead Stadium in her usual style, instead sneaking into her suite by slipping behind a large screen, evading the ever-watchful cameras and leaving everyone guessing about her presence. Page 6 later confirmed she had indeed attended the Chiefs game against the Philadelphia Eagles on September 14th, slipping in quietly and watching the matchup with a select group from her VIP vantage point, a move that sparked even more intrigue among Swifties and sports fans alike as they scoured social media for any sign of her. Just 2 weeks later, Taylor was back at Arrowhead, this time for the Chiefs' clash with the Baltimore Ravens on September 28th. A game that came right after she'd flown in from attending her best friend Selena Gomez's wedding, proving her dedication to balancing personal moments with her support for Travis. If you're loving these behind-the-scenes glimpses into Taylor's NFL adventures, make sure you subscribe for more updates and exclusive stories. The whirlwind of her schedule didn't stop there. As the Chiefs geared up for an away game against the Jaguars on October 3rd, Taylor was notably absent, choosing to skip the trip just after dropping her brand-new album, The Life of a Showgirl, an absence that coincided with a tough 28-31 loss for Kansas City and sent fans into a frenzy as they speculated about her priorities and upcoming plans. Meanwhile, Taylor's public appearances with Brittany Mahomes have become a highlight for Chiefs Nation. The pair's chemistry in the luxury suite setting social media alight with photos and videos, from shared laughs to synchronized cheers. Their friendship a testament to the way sports can bring together stars from entirely different worlds. Taylor, always attuned to the moment, seemed at ease in the stadium's electric atmosphere, occasionally leaning in to share a joke with Brittany or gesturing animatedly as the Chiefs made big plays, her engagement ring often catching the light as she clapped or pointed. The striking red of her turtleneck wasn't just a fashion statement, it symbolized support for the Chiefs and unity with Brittany, whose matching outfit became an instant talking point online. Fans posting side-by-side comparisons and calling them the ultimate game day duo. As Travis battled it out on the field, Taylor and Brittany's energy in the suite never waned. Their reactions caught by cameras and quickly shared across Instagram and X, each moment adding to the growing lore of Taylor's NFL era. Even as she kept her attendance more discreet this season, Taylor couldn't escape the spotlight. Her every move analyzed and celebrated by both Swifties and football fans, with her relationship with Travis Kelce becoming one of pop culture's most watched love stories. The engagement ring, a dazzling symbol of their commitment, remained front and center whenever Taylor applauded a great play or waved at the crowd, its history as a custom design by Kelce and Kindred Lubeck making it even more special for those following their journey.